it's Judy at Janet's Floral Design, and I am again back at our home, kind of in the middle of one of our flower beds. And the reason for that is because I wanted to talk just a minute about hummingbirds. I know that it's almost October, and you're probably thinking, hummingbirds, that season is long past, but really it's not. Hummingbirds are migrating through, and more than likely the hummingbirds that you've been feeding all summer are gone, but those migrating hummers will continue to come through October. And maybe not all the way to the end, but they will continue to come. So one of the questions we've been getting is, well, when do I pull my feeder down? I don't want to encourage those hummingbirds to stay. Well, God made them to know exactly when they should be moving on. So you don't have to worry about if I leave my hummingbird feeder up too long, they'll stay and they'll die because of the cold. They're made to know when to move on. So you actually will help them by leaving your hummingbird feeder out. And a good rule of thumb is to leave your hummingbird feeder out at least a week to 2 weeks after you've seen the last one in your yard. Because you're not there all the time, so you don't really know when the last one is that comes through. So just because you think, oh, I just saw one, that's probably the last one, take it down. No, leave it at least a week or 2 weeks, and that'll help those migrating birds to have food. And you might be thinking, well, they can drink from the flowers. Well, right now, that is absolutely true, and that's actually why I'm in the garden. I've got this beautiful salvia here, and Gavin, if you can come closer, I just want them to see the dark, deep purple salvia. Over the last couple, 3 weeks, just about daily, I have hummingbirds drinking from this salvia. I also have them drinking from, this is called verbena, and they seem to love this pot. And then when our hostas were blooming, which they just really now are finished, we saw them feasting from the hostas repeatedly. But I want to encourage you not to get rid of your flowers. I know the temptation is it's nice outside, maybe they don't look as nice, and I just rather get rid of them and rip them all out. Well, for the sake of the hummers and even some of our other birds, I want to encourage you to leave them. Leave them until we've had frost and the frost has taken them. That way, the hummingbirds coming through, maybe you don't want to put up a feeder, but you've got flowers like this in your yard. Leave them for the hummers to have food. Leave some of your other plants like zinnias that have seeds on them that goldfinch like, or sunflowers. I know they can get not so nice looking, but those sunflowers are awesome for birds. So again, I just want to encourage you to leave those plants in your yard. And then I wanted to mention one other thing. Some of you are like, oh, I'm done with the whole ant thing. I'm ready to get rid of the feeder because I don't want to deal with that anymore. This is called an ant moat. You hang your feeder from the ant moat and put water in here, and the ants can't get down to your feeder. So that is a really important thing to do for not only you, so you don't have the messy ants, but your hummers are less likely to come to a feeder that gets ants in it. So this is a cheap solution. It works every time and will take care of that ant problem. So hopefully that gives you some the information you need about when to take those feeders down, when to get rid of your flowers, and hopefully you'll participate by leaving your flowers up so the hummers can have the food they need as they travel on to the south. So thanks so much for tuning in, and we hope you have a great day. Bye.